For the sign of Taurus. Hello, welcome to my channel. So Taurus, the recent past energy between you and your person, well, we got the 5 of Cups and it's with the 9 of Pentacles. Now the 5 of Cups is a card that reminds us that where we put our focus in life has a great deal to do with the quality of our lives and how well they work for us. So what are you going to choose to focus on? Because the implication is probably very clear. Are you going to cry over spilled milk? Or are you going to focus on the milk you still have and get on with things? The point is, when you get the 5 of Cups, you have to watch where you put your focus and make sure that the focus is for your highest good. Now, it's with the 9 of Pentacles, which is one of the most uplifting and encouraging cards in the deck. This can mean that your financial worries, they're over for a while, and that things will be going better than you thought even possible. So, enjoy this good energy and share your wealth and share your happiness with others. So, Taurus, 5 Cups we have clarified by this 9 of Pentacles for the recent past energy between you and your person. What I'm getting for some of you is that you're missing your person. Yeah, the two of you are not together, or maybe you're not speaking, or your person is at a distance from you, or maybe the two of you have split, but you're missing them. And you're disappointed about what happened. Something happened that's causing you to be disappointed, and you're missing this person. You could be thinking about how good the relationship was with the 9 of Pentacles here. Yeah, the 9 of Pentacles, it's indicating that things were good for a while. The connection was going better than you thought possible. And it stayed that way for a while, but then something happened. I don't know if you two had a fight or you two broke up, but you're missing this person. And you're really disappointed about what happened. But let's move on over. Let's take a look and see what's coming up for the two of you. We have the 9 of Wands, and it's with this Ace of Wands. Now, with the 9 of Wands, when this card comes up, the first and the best step is often to take a deep breath, calm down. Don't let things that you're worried about overwhelm you. Take it one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, if you can do so. And I say this because when you get the 9 of Wands, at least some of the worries, they'll turn out to be imaginary. So get very specific on what you're afraid of and try to pick it apart. Ask yourself, what's the true likelihood of the worry actually happening? Now, it's with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands indicates a new beginning or new beginnings, and they're very positive ones. The Wands are in the realm of accomplishments, and they could be related to work, career, or it could be related to family or romance. And if you're having a difficult time now, just know that things are about to get better very soon. This card, it depicts being upbeat, optimistic, hopeful about the future with a really good cause. So you're likely to be feeling really energetic and very positive, or you'll be feeling that way soon. And I say soon because if you look at the Ace of Wands, it's the card below the word present. It looks like it's sitting above the clouds, but nope, it's actually burst above the clouds. Very powerful and very fast. The Ace, it also tells you that now is actually a good time to start something new. So Taurus, coming up, Nine of Wands clarified by this Ace of Wands. Yeah, like I said, you're disappointed. You're missing your person. And this person, they do want a new beginning with you. With the Ace of Wands here. Yes, they do. But they're closing themselves off to it. No, they're closing themselves off. That's what the Nine of Wands can be about. But they do want this. But they're not being open to it. Yeah. This person does want to be with you. And you're missing them. So let's move on over. Let's take a look and see what the challenge is. We got the Death card. And it's with the Ten of Pentacles. Now, keep in mind, when you get the Death card, it does not necessarily or even usually indicate physical death. In fact, it is considered irresponsible for readers to predict physical death. And I say this because we're creatures with free will, and such things are simply not written in stone. However, this Death card, it does indicate transformation and change. Definitely a time of deep transformation. Could be both internally and externally. In your life, maybe some situations, people, things that you've counted on or have gotten used to may no longer be available to you in quite the same way as they once were. Now, this transition, it can be very difficult for some people. Even though the change is nearly always needed. Now, it's with this Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Ten of Pentacles, it says that you have a lot to be grateful for and thankful for when you get the Ten of Pentacles. Everyone wants the Ten of Pentacles in a reading. Now, it indicates that your relationships of all kinds, your finance, health, all these things should be going well. So you might need to consider how you got to such a happy situation. Make the best of it. Be sure to share what you have. Even if it's just a kind word spoken to someone in need, because we all know we get back what we give out. So the challenge, the Death card, clarified by this Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so Taurus, it looks like coming up, you might come to some type of conclusion, because the Death card can be about coming to a conclusion, losing interest. It can be about finality. Yeah, so you may be realizing that you need to change or stop thinking so much about missing this person. So like I said, the Death card is about changing, some type of transformation. So you're trying to change your way of thinking by trying not to miss this person, and you've come to a conclusion. That's what I'm getting, and the conclusion is that you're facing the fact that the two of you, yeah, you come to a conclusion that the two of you will never have the Ten of Pentacles together. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah. The Death card with this Ten of Pentacles, it's indicating that you realize that this is finality, and the two of you, you'll never have it again. You had the Nine of Pentacles. You had that before with this person. But you're coming to a conclusion that it's finality. And the two of you, you're not going to get to the Ten of Pentacles. That's your train of thought now. Or you're trying to put your focus there because you're missing this person too much. So you're trying to train your thinking that this is it and it's never going to be again. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and we're never going to get to the Ten of Pentacles. You've come to a conclusion. That's a challenge. Now let's move on over. Let's take a look and see what the outcome is. Okay, so we got the Star, and it's with the Moon. Now, the Star card, when this one appears, you could find yourself feeling inspired, more hopeful about the future with a good cause. More hopeful, put it this way, more hopeful about the future than you have in a while. So you should be feeling more confident that your needs are being met, whether they're emotional or financial, or it could be both. Just know nothing can be taken for granted, but it's unlikely that your confidence is misplaced. Now, this can also be a spiritual card, so you could find yourself, at least for a time, feeling at one with all of creation. And this is not a common feeling, so you might want to try to savor it. Now, it's with the Moon card. The Moon card, you could feel more psychic, more intuitive than usual, so it's important for you to trust your instincts and your impressions, even if you don't know where it's coming from. Also, not that you need to be mistrusting, but it's going to be helpful for you to realize that when this card appears, it's possible that all is not what it seems. So if you feel you cannot trust someone, then you probably cannot go with your gut instincts. And if you're waiting on an answer from someone, it may, unfortunately, take longer than you would like for it to. So when you get the Moon card, you kind of have to try to stay patient. So the outcome, Taurus, we got the Star clarified by the Moon card. Yeah, this reading is it's kind of sad here. Like I said, you're missing. The recent past energy is indicating that you were missing your person. They do want to get this restarted with you, but they're not open to it. They go back and forth. They go back and forth in their head. They want to reach out, have a new beginning, a fresh new start, but then they close them, and then they shut down. You're coming to a conclusion that the two of you will probably never be again. Or you're coming to the conclusion that you two won't have what you wanted with this person. The end all be all. You're realizing it's going into finality. You're realizing that it's really over. But the outcome with the Star card coming up, you might start to realize that there was just too much deception. You might start to realize that you had a hard time trusting your person, because the Moon card can be about you feeling like something is hidden from you, or you feel like your person is wearing a mask, or they don't say how they really feel. You could have felt like this person was holding back. So you didn't trust the connection, and this is probably why the Death card is here. It has a lot to do with why the Death card is here. So you're realizing that with feeling that way, like there's deception, it's hard for you to think that the two of you could have it all. And with the Star card here, clarified by the Moon card, it's indicating that you just don't feel hopeful about it anymore. Yeah, the Star card can be about feeling rejuvenated, hopeful, having faith, believing in miracles. But it's with the Moon card, so you're not feeling hopeful about it anymore. Yeah, so anyway, that's the reading that came out for you, Taurus. I wish it was more hopeful. I wish it was a happy reading, but who knows? This is only like a weekly reading. The next reading for you, I'm sure it will say something different, hopefully more positive.